The Women is one of the most disturbing short stories I have ever read. The Women?
Yeah.
I would say that this story will become a classic in American literature. Can Mr. Bradbury take a moment and reconstruct how he ever came up with a story, and are the women in the story anyone he personally knew?
That has nothing to do with anyone that I knew.
No. You don't remember how you put that story together, that's all.
Oh, I don't know how I put any of my stories together. All my stories are explosions at 9 in the morning, and by noon I finished the story. I don't think about these things.
That was the story about the sea.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was quite a story. Okay. I think you answered this once before. How big fans of his writing are his daughters? I think I should answer that. What are your feelings? Did you answer this maybe before too? Did you, what are your feelings about H.P. Lovecraft?
No, I loved Edgar Allan Poe. Poe attracted me because he was a better storyteller. So I love Poe rather than Lovecraft.
Somebody from Mexico said in 1999 I sent you a little fanzine called the Solomon's Gazette. He's asking if he'd be glad to know if you still have it. Probably somewhere. I still have an autograph framed in ebony and gold of your autograph framed in ebony and gold, guy from Mexico. Ray, how long did you live in Roswell, New Mexico?
I was there when I was 6 years old, just for 2 weeks.
2 weeks. They're having a big meeting there.
Then we moved to Tucson after that.
They're having a big meeting there, I guess, next month in Roswell.
Well, that's a lie anyway. It's stupid.
What?
It never happened. There is no flying saucer. It's a complete lie.
Did you? Oh.
There never was a flying saucer.
The last Indiana Jones, the one that's out there now.
Yeah.
The new one. It ends with the flying saucer. There was in Roswell. It ends with that flying saucer taking off with all the creatures aboard.
Another stupid movie then.
It's pretty exciting, though. It's pretty good. Indiana Jones gets married at the end of the movie to the girl that was in the first movie, the first Indiana Jones.
Well, it's time that he did that, yeah.
You know, they discovered 3 planets. It was in a newspaper. They discovered 3 planets that's like Earth. And they're huge. They're like immense. 47 light years away. So they have new ways of looking at worlds they never looked at before. They think the 3 worlds they looked at are very similar to the Earth. So the question is there a lot of intelligent beings out there? What do you think?
We're going to put it there. We are the Martians. There's nothing out there.
You don't think so?
We've got to go put ourselves there instead.
You don't think? How about in the Bible where it says about the angels coming down? Do you think those are people from other worlds?
I believe we are the angels. We're going to heaven the other way. We're reversing.
So you don't accept that, okay. Oh, the question about when you were living in Roswell, did it influence you later in setting stories on Mars?
Roswell?
Yeah.
No.
Oh, Roswell wasn't even around yet, was it? You were 6 years old only.
That's 1926.
Yeah, that was long before that, so that question was okay. Says, I was reading Midnight in the Month of June, which is a sequel to The Whole Town Sleeping.
Yeah.
The man waiting inside the house in Midnight is named Tom Dillon, and a brief character from The Whole Town is named Frank Dillon. My thought was Frank is Tom's brother. My mind drew its own conclusion as to relationship in childhood. Has Mr. Bradbury ever talked about this connection? No.
I don't know what it is. I just write it. I don't know it.
Okay, there was a Frank Dillon and a Tom Dillon. You want to know if they were brothers or something?
I never think about anything in my stories. The stories write themselves.
Okay, did the writing of any of your short stories or novels culminate during an important event in your life, such as births, deaths, and did these events have any bearing on the story? In other words, are you influenced by things that happen in your family?
Even more important, when I was finishing writing Fahrenheit 451 in August 1953, John